how do you see Vodafone being able to monetize the current ecosystem?
Yeah. See, like what Abhinav just said, that it has to have some value in it. Okay, that's the basic premise under which you launch a new channel and you hope that it will start monetizing it. So there is a security aspect of RBM that's pretty clear, and it makes things very easy for the end user.
Right,
Now the conventional SMS that you get, it has a 6-digit header, whereas here you can see the full name of the enterprise,
right,
the logo with a banner. So there is a definite trust. There is a message also which we attach, verified by we verified.
right,
Now when it comes to monetization, again I said, it solely depends on the use case,
right,
and brands will be willing to pay if it meets the desired objective. For example, if they can get the user to click on their app through a message, get some new users into the fold, or more importantly, where I feel that this makes a very strong use case is in travel sector, travel and tourism sector. Earlier, you just used to send a message and then hope that the user will log on to one of the travel portals
right,
and then do the inquiries. Whereas here, once you get the message, he clicks on that,
mm-hmm.
he is able to navigate what options he wants, which city he wants to visit, which hotel he wants to book,
Right,
and you complete the transaction.
right,
Obviously, we feel that the brand will pay for it, and our commercials are attractively priced, considering where the SMS is and where Meta has priced its offering. And I see a case in 1 or 2 years down the line where brands will be able to do a revenue share with the aggregators. So it's a win-win system for all,
right,
where they say that, okay, based on RCS, RBM, we were able to generate some X amount of
right,
revenue through
right,
e-commerce or through whatever purchase
right,
decisions that happened.
right.
So it's a pretty much a
Krishna,
win-win
be ready.
situation.
Huh? I mean, there is already a soft coax into the direction that you'll have to share a part of your revenue pie with that part of the ecosystem. That's why I asked if you have something you want to ask them right now because they're going to be coming in for your revenues. So if you have an ask from an enterprise perspective, that's something that the ecosystem is missing out on, which they should be doing. So, you're happy to bring in.
I think it's very early stage. So until as we use more, we will
All right.
understand that bit more.
Perfect, perfect. So, guys, as promised, we are left with 5 minutes. I hope the audience had an engaging conversational session out here, but we throw it open to the audience. I've also run out of questions, actually. So please come to my rescue. Is there anybody out here who'd like to ask something? Okay, we have two hands. Okay, let's start with Bhanu. We have Bhanu, who's the Chief Operating Officer of TubeLight Communications. So Bhanu has something to ask. Guys, I think there's a mic here. Yeah, yeah, this works. This works. Anu, James. Thank you.
Being there, ask directly.
Go on.
Very quick one.
Yeah.
So for Abhinav, any hope for the Apple onboarding anytime soon?
Okay, so Bhanu's question is that the quintessential challenge of RBM that it doesn't exist today within the Apple ecosystem. So much so that there was a time when Tim Cook brought in a story where Google tried to push that, my grandmother can't access my message over rich messaging, so do something. So the response was, the response to Tim Cook was, or rather the response by Tim Cook was that please ask her to buy an Apple. So is there any plans or anything coming up within the collaboration between Apple for rich messaging?
I mean, these are questions which I don't have answer to, but of course we continue to try and encourage them.
Right.
System, you could perhaps refer to, if you go to Twitter, we had a campaign last year around #GetTheMessage.
Exactly.
And we try to engage with them. I mean, beyond that, I honestly don't know where we are on that.
All right. So Bhanu, wait and watch till something comes up. All right. Anybody else in the audience? That side. We've got Alok there. Okay. Alok is from GTS Tech Labs. And yeah, guys, can somebody get the mic to Alok?
I have a question. Ali here.
Okay. Ali, can you just wait on? We just started. So next is you in line. So we'll take Alok Maurya's question and then to Ali from Carix. Yeah, Alok, your question is towards?
Yeah, it's again towards the panel and mostly towards Abhinav. Now you have two similar kind of product, RBM and GBM. Not too similar, but does the same job. What is then the future of GBM? You are going to slowly move ahead with RBM, or how the story will unfold? Because there are two very similar kind of activities going on now.
Abhinav.
I think we've had different starting points for both the products in terms of the ingress mechanisms, if you look at them. But apart from that, we've been looking at GBM and we made some changes in terms of go-to-market and teams. I can discuss that offline with you.
All right. And one final question from Ali Asghar Bhopalwala of Carix.
Thank you for the opportunity, Anurag. My question is very similar towards the entire ecosystem, Abhinav. And as we talk about more commerce, what other aspects of Google are going to get covered? Because, as of now, brands want to reach the users on this channel and they want engagement. For some engagement is clicks, for some engagement is the purchase of the end product. So how will is going to complement to the entire Google ecosystem, like Google search or shopping, or there are a lot of things can happen, and together, if possible, how other partners can come into the ecosystem and solve or help you stitch this piece?
I would respond to this in a manner this is still a very new product. I would respond to this in a manner that it is still a very new product. Right? It's still in its nascent stage. We're working on a number of features. We've launched with a new commercial model, and we've launched a new framework as well. And we are setting in processes in place to ensure that things are running smoothly. I think as we go ahead, some of the things you spoke about will come with time. But as of now, it's just focusing and getting the basics right.
Future is exciting then.
All right, we still happen to have time for one more burning question. Okay, so I can see there is Ankit Jain of Kalira. The last question goes to you, Ankit. You do realize that Google, so many people have so many things to ask Google. Literally you guys are about asking. So you guys should be more present out here in the industry, so we can ask you questions rather than go to google.com.
My office is next door.
All right, open invitation from Google to visit their BKC office. Thank you so much. After party is at Google BKC today. Yes, Ankit.
Okay. Again, this is for Google and Abhinav largely.
Ask Google.
with him. I just wanted to understand, is there any aspect or functionality around, the language, multilingual and the dialects kind of a conversational messaging, embedded into the whole RBM ecosystem? Any roadmap for that? Because as much as the ecosystem on the D2C side is growing on the multilingual aspect, so if you could touch upon that.
I don't have a ready answer for you. I know I don't have a concrete answer for you on this one. I know there are certain capabilities in place, but I can get back to you, Ankit. We are in
Sure,
touch.
no problem. Thank you.
All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we wrap up our session on conversational commerce, building trust, loyalty, and monetizing opportunities. Thank you once again to this wonderful panel, and we look forward to having you in further sessions. Thank you so much. If we can just have you guys one more minute just to felicitate each of you. Yeah. Surinder Anand, CTO and VP Technology at .go. Thanks, Surinder. Surinder has flown in especially from New Jersey for this session. Thank you so much. Hashtag Ask Google and the proud sponsor of the after party, Abhinav Jha of Google.
Feel as though I'm in a real in a movie, The Intern. A real live version.
Thank you so much, Abhinav. All right. The leader in the RCS race, Dwarkanath Gopinath of Vodafone Idea. For sure. Thank you so much. All right. Our omni-channel leader, Nipun Popli. Thank you so much, Nipun. And once again, thank you for supporting this panel in so many ways. And a special word of thanks also to Harsha Solanki and Shraddha Thapa of Infobip, who've been very supportive for this panel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nipun. Next, we have the enterprise. So, Sri Krishnamurthy, thank you so much. It was a pleasure getting the enterprise view, which we often don't get in this ecosystem. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Krishna. And last but not the least, our very own CEO of GTS Tech Labs. Have I missed everyone? Everyone's covered. So we just give it to him. Yeah. Thank you so much, Avnish. It's a pleasure to have you in this session. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part of this session. Group picture? Okay. All right. Sorry, I forgot about it. Just to be clear, it's actually a memento. It's not a trophy as well. So the score still remains the same. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Over to you, James.
Thank you, Anurag. Thank you very much.